Welcome to Author Toolset Tuesday. Today's quote comes from Ralph Waldo Emerson, who said, "Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm." Right? Makes sense to me. Hi there, my name is Christopher Diarmani, and I have the great pleasure and the great joy of helping authors go from blank page to finished first draft to published book with ease. And today's quote is really kind of fun in that respect, because we talk about a thing that I love talking about all the time, and that's being enthusiastic about the book you want to write. And so if writing a book is not your thing, then apply this to whatever the goal is you're trying to achieve. Apply enthusiasm everywhere you possibly can, because that will make it so much easier and so much faster to achieve. Now, that one-liner is basically the end of a really amazing quote from Emerson, so I want to share the whole thing with you here. So he said, "Enthusiasm is one of the most powerful engines of success. When you do a thing, do it with all your might." Love that. Put your whole soul into it. Stamp it with your own personality. Be active, be energetic, be enthusiastic and faithful to that whole process. And you will accomplish your object. There's no way around it. And as he says again, nothing great is ever accomplished nothing great was ever achieved. Let me get his words right. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Because without enthusiasm, that's the kind of the engine, as he talked about, that fires up pretty much all the other things that are required, right? And one of the great things about enthusiasm is it displaces fear. It doesn't give fear a chance to get a toehold in your life, and that's wonderful. Enthusiasm also helps you see possibilities, not problems. Because when you're enthusiastic about something, like if someone comes up to you and starts talking to you about all the negative stuff, you're like, just go away, leave me alone. That's got nothing to do with what I'm doing. Just go away, take your negative crap somewhere else. I got stuff to do here, right? It's kind of the fun of it. Really, it really is. So if your desire, as I said earlier, if your desire is to write a book, a powerful, transformational nonfiction book where you change lives with the stories you tell and with the problems that you solve and the way you've discovered to solve those problems, then please choose a topic that you have a great deal of excitement for, because it'll make writing the book so much easier, but it will also make connecting with your readers so much deeper and so much better, because your excitement will carry through in your words, right? It has to. There's no way around that. So also design a roadmap for your success for writing this book that emphasizes that excitement. Focus on the high points. Make sure that you're doing the things that are really exciting for you, and just keep jumping from high point to high point to high point. That's one of the best things you can add to this roadmap for success when you're building that, when you're designing that. So that whenever you reach a crossroads at whatever point where your book is, make sure that enthusiasm is your guide. Because if enthusiasm is your guide, whatever the issue that's come up is, simply won't be a big deal. You'll find a way around it, over it, through it, whatever. There will be a solution, and it will be fairly obvious to you fairly fast. That's the beauty of this. But if you're unsure how to develop a roadmap for success, how to develop that roadmap that helps you answer all of the questions that you're going to have about getting this book done, the who, what, when, where, why, and how of actually writing this amazing book, then it's not too late to come play with me in the UNSTUCK free 5-day live workshop for Christian nonfiction authors. It started on Monday, and we had the second session this morning at 10 Pacific, and so there's 2 recordings you can go back and watch right now and get yourself up to speed, catch up on the success work, and start designing this roadmap for success so that you can write your first draft effortlessly, easily, with enthusiasm, because that's kind of the whole point of this process. It's to be fun. It's to be able to do the hard work, but do it in a way that doesn't feel difficult, doesn't feel challenging. Do it in a way that just breathes excitement. I don't know how else to put it today. Emerson's kind of got me all wound up around the enthusiasm part, and that's a good thing, right? A really good thing. But if you haven't started already and you want to, ChristianAuthorUnstuck.com, go there right now, sign up, and I'll make sure you get the emails with all the videos, all the recordings of the previous videos, all the success work that you'll need to start working on. And then you can join me at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, or whenever it's convenient for you tomorrow, for the next session. Simple stuff, effective stuff, and one of the beauties of this week, this 5-day workshop, one of the reasons I love doing this is that I love watching that light bulb go on, sort of Thursday, Friday-ish, when you can see that whole plan come together, where you can see the why, the who, the how, the when, the where, all those great things. When you can see that whole roadmap come together, that's really, really fun. I just love watching that penny drop for people. I truly do. So, Christian author onstuck.com, come and play and figure out how to build a roadmap design for your life, so that no matter how busy you are, whether you have a full-time job, family, kids, like the works, or you work like I used to in the movie industry, it's some insane job that demands ridiculous amounts of your time every day, it's still possible. Because that's really the genesis of where this all came from for me, is when I was working in that industry and had no time. I had to figure out how to make it all work. So that's kind of the fun of this. So with that, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you got enthusiastic about writing your book or accomplishing whatever else your dream might be. Because maybe you're watching this and writing is not your thing. I don't know. Approach it with enthusiasm. You'll love it. Lastly, just remember Emerson's quote, there's magic here. Right? There truly, truly is magic. And when you approach life this way, and approach accomplishing some dream you have for your life with enthusiasm, it displaces the fear. It makes all those problems just sort of magically vanish, and it makes the rest of it super simple. Give it a shot. See what happens. And if your dream is to write a book, well then, come join me. We'll have some fun together. You'll learn a bunch of really interesting tools, and we'll carry on. All right? Have a great rest of your day.